What is going on, everybody, guys? It's Redneck here, and I'm actually going for a little drive real quick. I gotta go run to the gas stations. You guys can hold on. Let me get past the mailboxes real quick. You guys can see it's kind of wet out. Water all on the dash and everything. I have some news for you guys. I got rid of my old computer yesterday. My brother needed a computer, so I decided I was going to give him the computer I had. And I'm waiting for my current PC to be done. So what I've done is, instead of going ahead and just getting the parts to make a cheap old computer, I have pretty much everything I need. I have an extra motherboard. I mean, I can make a PC right now, but it ain't going to be nothing spectacular. I decided I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wait. And I'm going to wait until I get the rest of the parts I want. My new computer budget's going to be right around $1,500. And I'm going to spend every bit of it that I can to make the best PC I can. Give me 1 second while I spit. This is not a great idea. See, I live way out in the middle of nowhere, and let me turn my lights on real quick, or my windshield wipers on real quick. But yeah, you guys can see, I mean, I live way out in the sticks, so it's like a 20-minute drive to town. But my new computer, the specs are going to be an AMD 8320 FX 8-core processor. I'm going with the MSI Gaming 970 motherboard. It's a great motherboard, supports SLI, which is great because in the future I might want to do SLI with graphics. But it's just an all-around good chip. I'm going to go with 1600 megahertz, 16 gigabytes worth of Corsair Vengeance RAM. I'm going with a black and red color scheme. That's why I'm picking this Corsair Vengeance, because it's a black RAM and it looks really good, and it'll give me plenty of clearance. CPU cooler, I want to stick with Corsair. I'm going to go with the H100i. A great CPU cooler. It's 120 volts. It'll be good enough for whenever I overclock my processor to 4.5. It'll be good enough to, hopefully, it'll be 4.5, I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge what you're going to be overclocking your processor to before you get it installed in the computer. But I'm hoping 4.5 is going to be the magic number. Hopefully this camera angle is good. I don't know. I can't see the monitor, or the screen, because I'm using my phone to record this. What's next? Graphics cards, I'm going to go with the Asus Strix 970, 4 gigabytes. It's going to be a great card. It's not a 980. It's a $249 graphics card, which is still good. I mean, the 970 is a great card. Price per performance on that's really good. It can play pretty much any game you want to play in 1080p over 60 frames per second, no problem. So that's why I'm going with that, because I'm going to record at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is a good standard. Some guy just passed me, probably thinking I'm a retard. And the case is something I'm proud of. I'm going to go with the Corsair 300R. You guys can probably tell I'm kind of a Corsair fan. And then I'm also going to go with the Corsair 750 watt modular power supply that's SLI ready, so that way if I do SLI, I don't have to buy another power supply. And instead of getting 750, I might bump it up to 850. I don't quite need 1,000. That's a little bit overkill, but I might get one just to be safe. But that's 100. I think the cheapest Corsair 100 or 1,000 watt modular power supply I found is a little bit more than I'm willing to pay. So I don't know. It's going to be pretty much a no compromise AMD build, except for the fact that I've already bought the 8320. I don't feel like buying another processor. If I was going to replace a processor, which next year I probably will, I'll replace it with the 9370 or something along them lines, one of the newer 8-core processors from AMD. Intel, don't get me wrong, Intel's great, but for price per performance, for budget-based builds and stuff like that, AMD's got Intel whooped. So I'm going to continue to stick with AMD. I'm kind of an AMD fanboy anyway, so it works for me. Except for NVIDIA graphics, I find them to be a lot better. Shadowplay is a great feature. I know AMD has their own things, and Mantle is looking better and better, but until I see more games getting Mantle support, I'm not willing to jump into an AMD graphics card. I've had AMD before, and then I got Intel, and I just fell in love. See, I had the first graphics card I ever bought was an AMD 7770. Great graphics card. Worked really good for what I needed it for, but it couldn't quite put out the power I wanted. And instead of going with a different AMD card, I decided just to jump up and get the 760, which I have now. I could get another 760 and run SLI 760s and get the same performance, a little bit better performance than I would with my 970, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and get the 970 and pay for that and just do that route. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys really did enjoy. That's kind of like a little update. The reason I gave my computer to my brother is, well, I'm a family man and family comes first, and my brother said he needed a computer. I was planning on building one anyways, so I said he could have it. But right now I'm waiting on the rest of the funds. If you guys don't know, in America, that's where I live, you get, for working all year, because I work at 9 to 5, you get taxes for paying taxes all year. You get a little tax check back, and with that tax check, I'm building my PC this year. Last year I bought a car. Didn't buy this one. I bought a different car, which I don't have anymore. This is my truck. This is my baby. I'm just gonna. This is my Chevy Silverado. This is my baby. It's kind of a mess, as you guys can see. I work in a truck shop out in the middle of nowhere. So literally, I go to town maybe twice a week. 2 times a week I go to town to fill up. I live 20 minutes away from town. I live 10 minutes away from where I work, and where I work 30 to 40 minutes away from town. It's peaceful. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. But guys, like I said, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. There'll be more coming out. I'll probably do more of these vlogs for the next couple of weeks. There'll be a build vlog whenever I get my PC. I'll do a video of me building the PC. Then I'm also got something else special planned that you guys might like. But until next time, guys, take it easy. Peace out. Country road, take me home.